What if your biggest disposal risk isn't the disposal gate fee, it's actually your customer? Because the waste disposal market has become so unreliable that a lot of waste firms, skip firms especially, are now needing to ask themselves fundamentally different commercial questions. No longer are they asking, how do I win more customers? They're now asking themselves, which customers do I actually want? A few weeks ago, I suggested that parts of the waste industry have become so focused on burning or burying waste that they're missing out on the margin hidden within every load. And in the short time since then, uncertainty in those two disposal markets has once again reared its ugly head. Firstly, I think it's important that we acknowledge that EFW is not a like-for-like replacement for landfill. And I've been talking about this reality for quite a while now. Today's disposal market comprises of EFWs who are both fussy about the waste specification and who they'll contract with, and landfills whose availability just seems to change hour by hour. And as a business owner, you know how to deal with increases in gate fees. But what is impossible to deal with is having nowhere to take your waste at all. If you're running a skip company or a van clearance operation today, I think I'd be asking myself whether we're judging customers against the right criteria. You see, traditionally, we would judge a customer by revenue and disposal cost. But now I'm wondering whether we need to judge them by the availability of waste disposal outlets for their materials. Think about it. Construction companies, manufacturing businesses, kitchen and bathroom fitters, landscapers, all bona fide C&D, project skips I call them. Now these kind of businesses, the waste they produce is really predictable. It's the kind of material that can be sorted, recycled and recovered. Compare that with a general household clearance. Mixed domestic waste, 4 weeks of black bags they forgot to put out for the council dustman, sofas, mattresses, electrical items, broken toys. Now today, those two skips probably generate you similar revenue, but only one of them gives you the confidence that you've got disposal outlets to take the contents. In today's market, those two kinds of customers no longer carry the same commercial risk. So maybe the smartest skip operators will no longer just be chasing more work, they'll be chasing the right kind of work. And their websites will probably soon start to say, sorry, we no longer handle household waste. Now this is where it starts to get interesting. If enough independent operators start to think the same, then householders are going to start to find it more difficult and likely far more expensive to get rid of certain types of waste. And if that happens, don't for a moment think of it as a waste industry failure. Because never mind circular economy, the straight line for the disposal of non-recyclable waste in the UK has been broken by a complete lack of joined up thinking at government policy level. And now's the time for you to ensure that your firm does not get caught in the fallout.